Hey guys, it's your girl NIQUA from Traveling with NIQUA and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my other videos. So today's video is going to be about 10 ways that you can save for travel. So this video is going to be more on methods and techniques that you can use to save for travel. So in my last video, I was asked about saving for travel and if I use a specific percentage or a specific amount. So if you want to know my answer to that, definitely check out my last video. So you need to first decide on if you can afford to travel or not. So when you've already assessed what you have coming in and what you have going out, so whatever income you have and whatever expenses you have, once you've already assessed that and you've seen that, okay, you do have some wiggle room in there, we can definitely talk about saving for travel. So the first things first is just doing that assessment and knowing what you can and what you cannot afford. So when you've already done that assessment, your budget is very important for travel. So make sure that you are treating travel as a priority. What I use right now is an app called Every Dollar, and I use the free version of the app. So I currently have a line item in there for travel fund, and I put towards that every month. So you guys can use an app, you can use pen and paper, however you want to track your expenses and your funds. Definitely do what's best for you. So the reality of it is more money equals more travel. So a lot of people, to fund their travel, what they also do is they have what people may call side hustles or extra jobs. Those jobs may not be things that are like very, time consuming or stressful. It's just something that they do to bring in some extra cash. So that can be anything from social media, whether it's like blogging or YouTube. It can be anything from brand ambassador jobs where you are basically going to represent a brand at, say, like a conference, or say it's at a supermarket to do samples like wine samples, food samples. I know you guys probably have walked into supermarkets and you've seen people like handing out samples. That's what brand ambassador jobs are. Also, just doing things like DoorDash delivery driver. I know people do Uber and Lyft. So anything like that, working at your local ice cream shop, just more money, more travel. So that could be another way that you use those extra funds to fund your travel. The next thing is doing saving challenges. So I am a big fan of saving challenges. Currently, Traveling with NIQUA does have a savings challenge currently happening, and it is from this week of the year to the last week of the year. But you can choose to save for either the quarter of the year, half of the year, 3/4 of the year, or for the entire 52 weeks. Currently, I am doing the 26 weeks. So I'm doing half of the year with the saving challenge, and I am going to be saving about a little over $1,700 for those 26 weeks. I'll definitely include the savings chat there for you guys if you want to catch up on that challenge. I think saving challenges are a very creative way for you to save for travel, and it's a good way to kind of keep you motivated, especially the ones that you do have to follow like a chat, because you already can see like what that end goal is. But you can do any type of saving challenge, just saving every $5 you get, every $1 you get. Some people even save like coins, and just kind of bunch them up and deposit them and just see how much they have if they are somebody that uses cash a lot. So I definitely think finding a saving challenge that works for your finances would be beneficial for you to implement that as a way for you to save and fund your travels. The next thing is creating a separate bank account. So currently I have a Capital One online savings account, and that's where I basically put all of my money for travel. So what I do is I just fund that account with automatic transfers normally, and then I also have the travel savings going in there now as well. So on top of the travel savings funds that I am saving, I also have my regular transfers that I have going in there, and that can differ each month. So I definitely recommend doing automatic transfers to a separate bank account if you find an online bank account or you open a bank account with your local bank, so that you can keep your travel money separate from like your regular savings, for example. I think that it's a good way to basically measure what you actually have for travel, and you're not kind of mixing that up with your other savings. So that way, you know, if you can afford to take a trip right off the bat, or if you need to save up specifically for that trip. So I definitely highly recommend getting a separate bank account for your travel savings. So the next thing is also you can join a partner hand, a susu, a baksan, whatever name we Caribbean people call it. You know, that's also a good way to save for travel. I know a lot of people, they basically pick the time when they might be traveling, so they get that lump sum amount. So that's definitely a great way to save for travel. If you kind of need that structure in there, you'll basically pay your portion, and then when your time comes, you get that lump sum. So people do different amounts. It could be thousands of dollars. I've seen people do like 3,000. I've seen people do like $5,000, $4,000. It really just depends. So if you know of people that are doing those type of methods for getting lump sum of money, you can definitely try to join one of those with a group of people that are trustworthy, of course, and that you know there won't be any issues with you getting your money in the long run. So that's another creative way that I suggest for you guys to save for travel if you need that type of structure. The next way is using different apps. So I would recommend Capital and also Digit. Keep in mind they may have small monthly fees of maybe about $3 to use these apps, but if you don't want to actually open an entire new account, you can use these apps to help you still save up for travel. So these apps allow you, Capital especially, that I have personally used. Capital allows you to create different saving goals, and then you can create rules for those goals to fund those goals. So for example, I basically had rules where every time that I swipe my debit card, it would round up the transaction to like the nearest dollar or $2, and all of that extra change would go into a fund. So you can choose to do a rule where you have an automatic transfer of a specific amount that goes in every time. There are different rules that you can do. There's also saving challenges set up in Capital as well. So definitely check out that app if you are interested in using a creative way to save for travel using apps such as those. You can also have combined goals with friends. So for example, if you are saving up for a group trip, you can use those apps to save towards that one goal. So it would be is rewards, so cashback rewards. One thing that I have seen is a lot of banks, what they're doing now is they are offering cashback rewards. So this is not only for credit cards but also debit card holders. So definitely check out if your bank offers those type of rewards and enroll, because if you were already going to be spending money at those stores, whoever they have on the list, you can definitely get those rewards monthly and put that towards saving for travel. So I know for my credit card, for example, Chase, they basically have quarterly cashback reward places. One quarter, it may be if you use your card and you pay for your gas, or you order from this restaurant and you use your card. Rewards is more than just cashback rewards. Credit card rewards, basically what they do is they provide you with bonus points or bonus miles when you sign up, but you have to meet like a minimum spend. and you are able to use that towards travel. So I have a Chase and also a Delta credit card that I use specific for travel. So when I use those cards, when I signed up for those cards, I basically got rewards, and I've seen like 60,000, 50,000 points or miles, and that can definitely get you a lot of travel for free. So that's another great way you can save up for travel with not having to spend your own money to get to travel around the world. Stacking your miles. So you need to basically create an account for every single airline that you fly on. You need to create an account. Stacking your miles is not a quick way to save for travel, but it is still a good way to save for travel. I've definitely been able to redeem free travel award tickets by stacking those miles that I've had over the past years. So I definitely recommend making sure that you have accounts with these different airlines that you are traveling with, so you can stack your miles and you'll reap those benefits in the long run. And my last tip for saving for travel is requesting for trips to be paid for. When people basically ask you, like, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? If you know that you want to go somewhere specific, request that they cover your flight, cover your hotel stay, or give you gift cards so that you can pay for your trip using those gift cards. So that definitely works for me a lot. Like, basically anyone that knows me knows that I would accept an airline gift card or hotel gift card, anything like that. Once I can use it for travel, it's all good for me. Like, I would use that. That's literally like the best gift you could probably give to me. And over the past, I would say really consistently, I would say the past 2 years or so, I have gotten a lot of gift cards for special occasions, for my birthday, for Christmas, anything like that. People have bought me gift cards, and I have been able to redeem for travel and save my coins, and I still get to go where I want. So that's all the tips that I have for you guys today on saving for travel. I definitely hope they were beneficial to you, and see you guys on the next video. And make sure you subscribe to my channel and share this video. Bye.